Hi everyone, welcome back for another Filthy Friday with episode 3 of season 2 of How Clean Is Your House? Or as I would say, How Clean Is Your House? Here in Scotland. Welcome in or welcome back. My name is Stephen, or Original Stephen. I am primarily a horror streamer over on Twitch. Playing a lot of Dead by Daylight at the moment. Not very well, but I'm playing it. And over here on YouTube, we are making our way through season 2 of How Clean Is Your House? Last week we had what turned out to be quite a tame episode because parts of the house were actually clean. The bathroom was clean. There weren't any dead animals, although there were some fleas involved, which did make me itchy. So I can only imagine what we're in for this week. If you don't know the series, this is from 2002, I think, this series, where we go around and, well, we don't, Kim and Aggie go, and tidy up people's dirty houses. So, without further ado, again, I don't know anything about the episode. Without further ado, let's get into it and see what filth is in store today. Ugh. Filth.
I don't like doing housework because it is boring. Boring.
Doesn't she? How many seconds? 9 seconds, and we've got a pause in the episode. Doesn't she look a little bit like Bruce Valanche, who I only know from Drag Race? But anyway, birds.
The birds in cages, I can't ever imagine, right?
Did you see how much crusty bird poop there was there? Birds of a feather shite together.
They have to be free. I like to be free.
That doesn't work in a Scottish accent. Birds of a feather shite together. It's supposed to be birds of a feather shite together.
Right,
anyway.
I can imagine ever being in a cave. My passions are my songwriting. That's prime. That's up front, first of all. But I also love my dicky birds. My little dickies. Oh, they are so beautiful.
I can just tell already this lady is going to be so eccentric and possibly quite abrasive to Kim and Aggie, because I feel like she's not going to be one for listening to them because she knows what she likes and she's kind of set in that way. I was late on it. Pick your booty, Kim and Aggie.
Do you know,
Nottingham.
Nottingham's quite an attractive place.
Yes, I know. I've never been here before.
Might have always fancied being Maid Marian, you know.
I suppose that leaves me as the little man in the green tights.
Oh, of course, naturally.
I think it's right here.
We Robin Hood is like,
Oh, the dirty beggar.
Zany songbird Corinne Gray.
that is possibly the best and confirmed production involvement we've ever seen. Go and stand outside the window and chuck some Greek yogurt on it, would you? We'll pretend it's bird shite.
Is a successful Eurovision songwriter who loves to hang out in a lounge, relaxing, eating and bashing out tunes. All in the company of her 11 beloved birds.
That's Brittany. That's Ricky Woo. That's Jerry. That's Sylvie. That's Yellowhead. That's a very pregnant Maisie. And over here, Miss...
Pregnant? I guess pregnant with the egg? I don't know.
Moshi. Then you've got little blue one, which is Robbie W. That's Charlie Bubbles Bum Bum Bird. And last but not least, Billy Bong John Pavarotti Parrot the Third.
I love, right, the delusion of this woman. First, you know that house stinks. That house stinks. Stunk, right? But she's like, oh, can't imagine having my birds in a cage. That is barbaric. Let me have 11 birds locked in this house with me. I'm sure they're absolutely loving it.
Corinne's captive audience has scored a few hits of their own.
Oh, a few hits with an ace.
The bird comes first with Crean every time. But when I come up, it's very hard to find somewhere to sit.
She's like Janet Leigh trying to the birds. Oh.
Because of the bird poo.
Oh dear, this'll be a tough one for the nation's dream cleaners, Dirt Detective Aggie McKenzie and Cleaning Queen Kim Woodburn. They'll be spitting feathers when they see the state of Corin's nest.
Let's get stuck in.
Oh, I'm really... the strength is in me. Smell.
Disgusting.
What is that? Smells like a
it's
farmyard.
nice. Oh, the birds! Kim!
Shh, try and keep quiet.
Y'all know, well, if you've watched me on Twitch, y'all will know. If not, this is education. I frequently, like, at least... Let's be kind. Let's sort of minimize the number of times. So maybe like 4 times a week on average, I will think of that girl who got a bird in her eye when she was eating a sausage roll, and that's all I think of when I see a bird. They could peck you, like, eyeball-wise. That was a thought that came out.
Kim and Aggie don't normally get in a flap.
Oh, man. Oh,
but
no.
every inch of this room is covered in festering feces.
Well, just try to keep quiet for the birds fluttering. Everything is covered in feces and urinating, and if you touch the sofa, Oh, look.
Chicken, isn't it?
This is...
How are is that okay in front of the birds to have chicken bones that night? That seems like some sort of bird torture. Oh, I wonder if they're like pure traumatized and that's why they're pooping everywhere.
Isn't a bird that landed here 10 years ago, and it's
Forgotten to move. Kim, look at this. Look at
Right,
the back
isn't
of the head.
Look how black that is with grease.
We're standing in a giant, stinky, pongy bird cage.
Yes, we are. Look, the week's dishes. She never
No,
takes
she
anything
just waits
into
till
the
she runs.
kitchen.
Right.
It's all chicken bones. Look, there's 5
this?
plates here.
Don't humour the birds, humour the
Birds
birds.
can escape. Lordy, look at this.
Nothing is
It's
sacred.
cracking me up.
The songstress's instrument is covered in droppings.
I don't know what to say. Come here, let's do it.
Oh, no, I wouldn't like that either.
I think we're meant to keep quiet, but it's very
Oh my god, this is Jurassic Park that we needed. This is the sequel we needed.
You know, I will say, I don't know how people can live like this. Well,
Oh no,
I
I don't.
really mean it this time. I've never meant it more.
You know what, Aggie, it's frightening and horrible and beastly. I don't... Look at these getting ready.
It's not right,
Complete
Linda.
mystery to me.
These birds may be living in paradise, but Corin's
they?
kitchen is no Garden of Eden.
Garlic. Oh, ancient! Look how old
Look
it
at
is.
this.
There's no life in it.
Oh, it's naffy, isn't it?
Blech.
She's filled the bin.
The
She's then
mould.
started just throwing it. Look, she's just this is just bags of rubbish.
It's not just the floor that's doubling up as a bin. This is a sink.
Oh,
She's throwing rubbish in her sink.
Look at that purple bacon. Look at me try to look again. That bacon is purple. It looks like a bruise. And where's she washing things if that's her sink?
Okay, Kim, I dare you. Sniff that. Look at
No.
the bacon. You don't
No.
have to, my dear. You do
She's gonna be patient zero. That's how it starts.
not have to.
Oh, I've never seen anybody
Ooh, look,
throw
my dear.
rubbish in the
Like that, my
sink.
dear.
There's something no right with this woman.
This is just so horrendous. It's like she's lost the way. She needs help, this woman.
Nervously, Kim and Aggie venture upstairs. Luckily, it's a no-fly zone.
Golly.
Look at all down here, Aggie, look. Look at the... Oh, Ags.
No.
Look. Oh, the dirty beggar.
Remember when I said at the start of the episode, last week's was quite tame, so I can only imagine what we're into. I did not imagine this. It's now 5.5 minutes in, and I think I've had enough. I'm like, you know what? Let's move on to the cleaning section. Thank you.
I'll tell you something, it's the
We've not even seen the bed yet. We've not seen the bed.
usual horrible dirt. But I'll tell you something, Aggie, compared with that lounge downstairs. This is a haven, isn't it?
It is. It's paradise.
Time to confront this filth offender.
Oh, God.
But where is this woman in? Right.
No.
You notice the
We're
protection up
winning
here,
these.
don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bruce Valanche. You just know she is a horrible neighbour. Like, with the birds squawking and her... She's up to 3 in the morning on that piano keyboard thing, isn't she?
That's from the rain outside, isn't it?
No, she's a comic cut, isn't she? Listen, this is to stop the
It's only
doody.
Billy.
Oh, it's only Billy. Hello, Billy. This is outrageous. This is a massive bird cage, lovey.
Well, I don't really notice it. You know, I think I'm becoming immune to them.
How can you not notice it?
Well, they're my babies, aren't they? Little diddlies.
Can't you put them back in the cages?
Well, they don't want to go in the cages. They're birds. They need to have big wings.
Yeah, but you
don't they?
can't live like this.
How can you sit in that seat and eat your dinner?
Oh, the poop.
When they come over, I don't notice. It's
Even
got
your
worse
walls are
recently.
spattered with...
I know. Well, you know what that is, don't you?
What is that?
No, you know if they do
Shite.
it on you, you go... Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Why have you called us in now, particularly?
Because it's all got too much, right? I can't bear it. You know, it is actually driving me crazy. And I think if I sort out my life this way, get it nice and clean, the rest of my life will follow.
I hope it will. I think.
My caveat, which is now a bit late in, which I will disregard in about 3 minutes. Let's remember sometimes this is the symptom of a deeper issue, and Kim and Aggie are just what they need to climb out of that hole. So let's see.
So when you say it's driving you crazy, in what sense is it driving you crazy?
It's just too much, even too much for me. I mean, you know, I don't
Okay.
want to live like this, and I don't want people to think that I live like this.
Okay, so
you know.
you're in a deep hole and
do
you need
live
help
like
in
this.
getting out of
Yeah.
it.
This
You know
filthy
what?
nest called...
You know what? It is a lot. It's hard to reach out for help. At least these people are taking a step. You know, because it's not easy. So at least she's recognised that I'm not doing well. This is part of the problem. Let's make some changes.
for reinforcements. A flock of cleaners is flying in for the day.
Let's be having you rattle those moths.
Let's be having you.
Good luck to you all. Let's go, Ag.
Kim's ready to ruffle her feathers, so it's on with the whites and out with the tape. Let the cleaning commence. Before this grimy guano can be scraped away, Corinne has the challenging task of recaging her feathered friends.
Who aren't used to cages.
Birds and cleaning chemicals just don't mix, so they're migrating upstairs for the big spring clean.
Or just
Going
upstairs.
Yeah, I know you might not like it. Well, I don't like it much either, but I'm going to have a nice clean house.
Do you know, Aggie, she's treating these birds like babies, but you can't put a nappy on a bird. No, you can't, though, can you?
Unfortunately not. I mean, this whole living room is an aviary, isn't it? Those birds have pooed that woman into submission.
Oh, yeah.
Those birds have pooed that woman into submission. Pooed her into submission is not a sentence I think I've ever heard in my life. Right, the way I think of this, right, she loves her birds. It's not the birds that are the issue, it's how she's living with the birds. Y'all know I have Leia. I love Leia a bit. She is my biological daughter ever since we got her back from the hospital as an 8-week-old cockapoo. If she was doing this to my house, you would have to take steps to, like, if this is how you were going to live, you would have to take steps to keep it clean, because you can't have feces and things. It's like a health hazard. Plus, who wants to sit in shit? Like, you would need to have some kind of area that they're restricted to, and if it's birds, it's very difficult. Or some kind of, like, I don't even know where you would start with birds. Like, you would need to have like your flooring done, so you don't have carpets. You have like wipeable flooring. Oh, let's see where they end up. I'm interested to see how they propose she deals with it, because she will go straight back to how she is with these birds, and the behaviour will just continue.
She needs to get her room back.
We've got to start with the lounge, though, haven't we?
Yeah.
Because, you know, even she's fed up with the lounge.
She is, that's right. And once we get the place clean and show her how
Kim's
to keep
face.
the poo under control, then she'll be fine.
Pooed her
pigs
into
might
submission.
fly.
before Kim gets to work on shifting this poo, I'm going to test it for zoonotic infections. Now, those are the ones that are passed from animal to human. And I'll put it in this sample bottle here, get the glove off, send it off to the lab and see what results we get.
I think the lab is just a little, like, science kit that she's got in the back of the van.
These surfaces have been under aerial attack for 8 long years. Even Trafalgar Square gets cleaned more often than that.
Corinne, now, got to battle this bird's doobies, haven't we?
It's a bit globby, isn't it?
Paper towel. In I go.
Bomb.
Just warm soapy water, washing up liquid. You can use a bar of soap. You can use biological powder. I'm just putting this in, whatever you want. You've always got it in your cupboard, you know. And then
I'd use anything to get rid of all that.
Well, you haven't, though, have you?
Look at the difference. Then all I'm going to do, I've made a mixture of oxy bleach. There's no smell to it. It's so diluted, but it does clear bacteria. I put 500 mils of water, just cold water, in this bottle, and I put 10 drops of oxy bleach.
Right.
What's
So
oxy
read
bleach?
your bleach bottles. They're different strengths, but thick bleach, not for this purpose.
Yeah.
It won't harm your birds. It's diluted too heavily. It has to be. You can spray this on your wooden doors, painted doors, bits of paintwork. I'm not going to recommend spraying on a surface that you polish, but it's marvellous. It sprays on. It can spray in most places, and it takes every bacteria off.
I'm wondering why she's got those big things up on the wall. You know, like the big green sheet and the orange sheet. I feel like she's hiding something.
The clean team gets off to a flying start, but Aggie has discovered a potent pong.
Right, Corinne, I've cleaned out your stinky fridge for you.
Oh,
and I
thank goodness.
I know what the source is. Look at this.
Oh, my God. No, I don't want to look
I
at it. No.
suspect it's ham. I don't
It's
know whether it
yours?
is ham or beef. It's 6 months out of date.
Oh,
You know,
no,
you said your
thanks.
sense of smell wasn't that great, but you can get that, can't you?
Away from me.
You can get that smell, can't you?
Oh, yeah, I can.
That
Right,
is
just
grim.
dump it away.
With pleasure. Right. The fridge is clean now.
Oh, God.
Right, and I'm going to get rid of any lingering smells with... Watch this.
Lemon.
A lemon.
Yes. Half a lemon. Take the fruit out. You're left with a citrus bowl and a bit of residue here.
Yeah.
Fill this with salt. Right? Stick it... Why are you oohing and eyeing?
Well, it looks like hard work, doesn't it? It's not all that.
Hard work.
But yeah, it looks...
Dear me, girl.
I know.
So this, put in the back of the fridge. The salt will absorb the bad smells and the lemon will give it a fresh, natural fragrance.
I like the thing about the lemon, really.
Yeah,
you
it's
know what I
lovely and
mean?
fresh, isn't it? Nice.
You know, that is a fabulous tip. It's inexpensive. Salt and a lemon. I'm gonna try that. I am gonna try that. That is something. Right, okay, I'm making a statement right now. I'm gonna try the salt and lemon fridge trick. That's it. I'm buying them tomorrow. I need to make a note.
Meanwhile, carpet cleaner Dave is about to unearth more horrors.
Salt and
There's
lemon.
no easy way to break the news. You'll have to slug it to them.
Oh, no.
Slug.
Kim, Aggie.
What is that?
What is it, Dave?
What is that?
Well, basically, that is slug trails, yeah.
Sting.
Oh, it's got a...
That's a bit like the M25 on a busy day, that is. Look at that. All the lady can do is ventilate, vacuum. She will be living in a lot better environment.
Well, we've got to sort this out. We need to try and persuade her to put the birds away for some time every day. She can get the air cleared and it will give her time to clean up as well.
I was not prepared. I was not prepared. So she's got slugs living in the carpet. Okay. I mean, I guess they're not harmful necessarily, and the birds will probably just eat them. I don't do well with slugs. I don't do well with slugs. If ever, sometimes, and I don't know how it happens and it freaks me out, like a slug gets in our back door, and that's where I have to defer to Liam. I deal with the spiders, he can deal with the slugs. Them living under that sofa is just freaking me out. Oh no.
Oh dear, watch Corinne squirm when she hears about the squatting slugs.
Can you see that? that there, that web?
Yeah.
Do you know what it is?
I had the foggiest idea.
Slug trail.
Oh my God.
Listen to this because it's so important and it's going to hurt, but it's true.
I hate slugs.
Forget about the slugs. You can get rid of the slugs easily.
Where do they come in from?
They're coming in through the sliding doors. It's because the atmosphere in here is so thick and heavy and dark because you're not ventilating the place. You're not ventilating the place because you can't let the birds fly out. So the birds are the crux of the matter. You've got to keep them in.
What they encourage the slugs in?
No. Forget the slugs.
She's like focused on, it's not the birds, it's the slugs. So the slugs, the slugs are the problem. Surely she could just get like a mesh that goes over the windows. How do you not air out your house? I have to air out my house even in like winter because I'll have to do it strategically because Liam hates it and he gets so cold anyway. So if he's like out or if he's at like the office or something, that's when I'll just like hunker down. You know, you get the jumper on, you get the, like get everything going, and then all the windows and doors open and blast it for like an hour. And then you shut everything up again. But she could just get a mesh. So she's got the sliding doors. She could just get a mesh that she puts up. If she doesn't like it, she could get like a magnetic one that you take down after. But I don't think she's particularly house proud to be that bothered about the aesthetics of a window mesh.
For a moment, you need to keep. You don't want to face up to the fact that you've got to get the birds in the cages.
She doesn't, does she?
Haven't you? You are more important than the birds. Yeah, you've got to get your life in order. You're going to have the birds inside the cages more than outside the cages. It's the only way. It's the absolute only way.
Will you break the news to them?
I'll help you.
The cleaning crusade is halfway through, but there are plenty of shocks to come.
So Corinne could be eating bird poo.
And Kim gets
I'm not
slippery with Corinne.
No, not cooking oil, dear, please. Massage oil, please.
Home.
It's 8 years since bird lover and songstress Corinne Graham last cleaned her home.
I don't, okay. That creeps me out as well. I don't know anything about birds, right? Do you think the birds love this or hate it? Like, do you think they're in there like, yes, we're living our best life, we just poop everywhere, we got the whole run of the house, we can do whatever we want? Or do you think they're just like Stressica Simpson, they're just absolutely on edge the whole time because of the state of this house?
Her 11 birds have been free to roam, and boy, have they left their mark. Kim and Aggie are restoring order, ensuring no perch is left unpolished.
Now we're going to clean this lamp now.
Oh.
Unplugged it.
This is Charlie's perch.
Charlie off will clean the lamp. Now, warm soapy water. I tell you something, warm soapy water is the answer to a great deal of cleaning, believe it or not.
What is also quite good is you can buy like a bar of soap. There's like, is it Dettol? Other brands are available. It's like a bar of Dettol antibacterial soap. Which I think it's maybe like £1 or something like that, and it's so cheap. I'm not a big fan of a bar of soap. I prefer like like a pump or something like that. But for mixing it up, you could do like an antibacterial hand soap type thing. I'm quite funny about antibacterial stuff. I don't know how much of a difference it makes, like normal soap and antibacterial soap, but if it's not antibacterial, I don't feel like I'm as clean, or whatever it is as clean as it could be. So that has got me through a few things. So just a tip.
The old-fashioned method. Now, look, I'm going to do this. I'm going to quickly rub it over.
All right.
And all this, I'm going to give it a really good do. Now, Corinne, watch, this will amaze you. I have a Worcester sauce, and off we go.
Worcester.
Now watch, I'm going to do this.
Oh.
Now I'm going to show you something. You see, it has an acid in it. The Worcester sauce, and
Science.
that does clean.
Worcester sauce?
Yes,
Worcester
believe it or
sauce.
not.
Sauce.
I will turn the rag over. Now I'm going to take, you should wash the Worcester sauce off because it's got acetic acid in it, as is vinegar. You should never leave it on, whatever. Take the acetic acid off.
The light would cook it, wouldn't it?
I don't know about that, but I think it might eat into it. Now, the old grandma's remedy. Newspaper. You've always,
Newspaper?
yeah. Right, and we buff, dear, we buff.
Y'all know I
Come
love
up,
the
lovely.
newspaper.
They reckon the ink helps to polish it,
Really?
and the paper is so absorbent. And it's a wonderful... I remember during the war, my mum used to use this on her windows, and some old folks do today. But look at...
Yes, it is very good. I have never bought a paper. I occasionally, if I know I'm going to be doing it, I will snatch a Metro paper from the train station as I'm on my way to or from work. It's like, okay, a Daily Metro, thank you. For anyone that doesn't know, the Metro is just a free paper in the UK that is made for commuters.
That sheen.
You don't recommend using that, what is that brass polish?
You can see the difference. So you can see the difference in the one Kim's just done and like the ones above it. Massive difference, but she's not told us what this is made of. I'm assuming brass or something. But I feel like she should tell us because it'll be different per metal. As we know from me previously discussing how I cleaned my coins, my change when I used to use physical money.
I'm not opposed, Karen, I'm not opposed to proprietary cleaners. They work beautifully. What I'm trying to do here with you is, if you didn't have it in and you could use a Worcester sauce, you can use a vinegar on that, you can use a piece of lemon. So it does work. And it's lovely to think, you think, I cleaned it with those things without having to go to the shop.
While the clean team continue defeathering Corinne's unruly nest, our bacteria boffin delivers his shocking results.
Well, you think, so is cleaning, a big barrier to cleaning is the products and the cost of it, because you're always like, oh, get this is the best cleaning thing ever, and so many chemicals in it, and you've got to consider this, that, and the next thing. If you can buy, if you're thinking, I don't know what to do, I'm struggling, I don't know, right, to get grease and muck off things, I know something acidic works, so I can use vinegar or a lemon. And then it's going to be cleaner than it was before, so even if it doesn't do it the way you wanted it to, it still helps you clean with like regular household items that are, well, I say inexpensive. I haven't bought a lemon in how knows long. It's been years, right? Lemons were always cheap. Now in 2026, it might be £5 a lemon. I don't know.
What is probably most worrying is the massive and widespread contamination with bird droppings across every surface in the lounge. If you consider that bird faeces, 1 gram of bird faeces could contain up to 10 billion bacteria, and there may be 500 or 1,000 grams of faeces distributed around the room, that means there could be trillions and trillions of bacteria within the room on those surfaces.
And how's this being transferred?
Corinne could be touching these surfaces with her fingers.
Will be, most definitely, yes.
And then if she touches her mouth with those, or even a sandwich that she's making, we've then got direct feed.
Like how often do you, like in this episode, if you look, how often have I gone like, oh, touched your face? Like, it's, you do it without even noticing.
Fecal oral transfer of bacteria from the surface to the mouth and into the gut.
So Corinne could be eating bird poo.
Well, she may well be. And of course, fresh bird droppings are a greater hazard than those.
She's already admitted that if a bird poops on her, she goes like that. So she's touching it. She's not getting up off that seat. She's just flicking it on the wall and then going about her business.
Have dried onto a surface because bacteria will be much more viable.
Do we need the close-ups?
In the fresh droppings.
With poo passing from hand to mouth, let's hope there's soap to hand.
Now, Karen, this little soap dish I found ground with filth and slime from your soap. These 4.
Where did you find those?
In
there?
your soap dish, dear.
No.
So what I did was...
Okay, I have a question, because the reason I don't like bar soap is how is it clean if it's lying out, right? Because the way I would use bar soap is not the way I think a lot of people would use bar soap. Because if I was using a bar of soap, I would have a flannel, and I would lather up the flannel with the bar soap and then use the flannel. A lot of people will just take the bar soap and like rub it on themselves. But also once it's wet, and I would say I've flannelled it up, best case scenario, I've flannelled it, I've done it, and then I've left it sitting. Isn't it dirty from like sitting out in the air while it's wet? It confuses me, and I'm never sure how clean it is. And then I think it's soap. Can it physically get dirty? Because it's used to clean things. So can it get dirty? Soapception.
I did spend a bit of time, warm soapy water, the same as with the towels in the bath. Yeah. I did this, I got it clean, it took me longer, it was rotten. Then I took my wonderful paper towel, absorbent, and sheens it up beautifully. You see, all sheeny.
Oh, right.
You see that lovely shine. Now, what I intend to do is I'm going to take some oil. It can be bought baby oil, sunbathing. No, not cooking oil. Oh dear, please. Massage oil, please. Now.
It took everything for Kim not to like call her a dumb bitch there. Oh, for not cooking oil. Why would you put cooking oil? in the bathroom.
I'm going to put a little bit on here, and I'm going to put it over this dish. Now, I'll tell you why. Oh, this is wonderful. And you're literally polishing it back off. But believe it or not, you've left sufficient oil on there. When you come to clean, the soap will slide off much more easily because of the oil you've put on.
I think those were there when I moved in about 8 years ago.
Well, I don't want to hear that. I find that.
I know.
Just a minute, say that again. Those bars have been there 8 years.
Well, I think so. Well, not the one on top, not that pink one down there.
The other 3 have been there 8 years.
I think so, yeah.
I don't know what to say to you. You've shocked me, do you know?
With the clean-up almost complete, Aggie hopes to convince Corinne these birds need caging.
So, first of all, get all the seeds in an old carrier bag. Now, you're always left with the muck at the bottom.
Oh, right, yeah.
With the wee and poo, yeah. Now, what I do, I've got birds at home as well, I've got canaries. What I do is I keep an old green scratchy outside in the garden, specifically for this job. I've got a very, very, very mild soapy water here because we don't want anything too strong for birdies, do we? And then what we'll do is...
Just on the garden?
Rinse this out with some clear water.
I feel like Aggie's trying not to bulk it. Rinse this out with some clear water.
Now, because you know, like me, that birds don't like to be damp, so always dry out the cage. And I mean, I think, you know, you love your birds and you like them clean and comfortable and you do it every 3 days, and that's fantastic. Yeah. If you did your housework that often, that would be even better.
You know, the birds mean more to me than this damp.
But you're saying your birds are more important than you are.
Well, they are.
But they're not, Corinne.
Oh, yes, they are, because, you know, I can look after myself, but my birds can't.
But you haven't been looking after yourself. That's the whole point.
You know, it don't matter too much about me.
That's nonsense.
I get that. As a pet person, I kind of get that. But I thought you got liners. I thought there was like a sandpapery liner that you could get for bird cages that helped with like cleaning it. But I guess that's quite expensive, isn't it? And they don't want to promote another expense.
There we are. So there we are. All done.
Good. Moshi the budgie will be very happy.
Good.
While Corinne checks on her flock, the cleaners finish with a flourish of scrubbing and buffing.
The birds seem quite happy.
24 hours ago, food festered.
Blow up
Bird
time.
poo lingered, and the kitchen was just one big dirty bin. Now it's a gleaming gastro delight.
Hey, wait, don't move.
Open your eyes.
Open your eyes.
Oh, that's nice.
Lovely and shiny.
Yeah,
Treat,
isn't it?
You're going to keep it that way.
I will do my best. If I do wash the birds' bowls out in the kitchen, right? I know how to clean them now, don't I?
Please don't say that to me.
We
don't wash the bird bowls out in the kitchen.
The bathroom was a dingy, damp dump. Now it's pure polished porcelain.
Open your eyes now.
Oh my God.
I will say what I usually say. It's ugly, but it's clean.
Look at that, it's clean.
Right, one thing I want to say is this is something I'm glad that we left
Pure polished
in the noughties,
porcelain.
90s.
Open your eyes
To say.
now.
Oh my God. Look at
This plugs with a physical chain, plugs with the chain on them. I am glad that they are dead and gone. Why did we have so many of them in the sinks? Why did we decide we needed it? And whereas now we've discovered that it's like suction method that you put the thing in, it like suctions and then that's it. The only downside to that is if you don't have an external release, you have to put your hand in the dirty water, which I don't like. But this, no, they were always gross. I never liked them. Never liked them.
It's clean.
A big rubber
I like the way
plug at the
everything's
end.
gleaming and really shiny, isn't it?
It'll stay that way, won't it?
Hopefully. Yeah.
Let's go downstairs and see what else we've got.
The
Do
lounge
you?
was an awful aviary splattered with bird poo. Now it's been preened by the dream cleaning team.
Wow. Oh my God. Not a bit of bird poo inside.
No, I'm going to keep it that way.
Something's missing.
Yes, well, birdies are still upstairs because it's too soon to put them down with all the chemicals that we've used. But you need to remember how important you are in this house. You've now reclaimed your
I
living
suppose
room.
they did take over a little bit, didn't they?
They did. You allowed them to take over. No, come on, it's your living room. And they're sharing it as well, but they've got their own space. Yeah?
Oh, dear.
It's really important to keep it nice for you.
I will do my best.
We will be back and we will be having a very
very
I
close look. Be warned, okay?
Drive, Aggie, and white
No, I
cotton
think you'll
gloves.
be pleasantly surprised.
We
with
hope
me.
so.
Yeah,
Thank
you
On
will
that
be.
note, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, man.
See you next time.
Bye-bye. Nice meeting you.
Keep clean now.
Okay, bye.
Keep clean.
Bye. Whee. Well, I'll just go and get my birds now.
They've just said that they'll die if you expose them to this. Don't do that. Right, what do we think? What do we think? Do you think she's done it or do you think she's flopped? I think she's flopped. I don't want to be a hater and I would love to be proved wrong, but I think Sheila thought, right, I'm staying on top of this. And then about 2 days in, she's thought, nah, I'm not doing that. The only reason that I think that is because she was kind of dismissive of, oh, hopefully it'll stay clean. Like, oh, yeah, that would be nice. And oh, what if I was just to sort of empty out the birds' cages in the kitchen sink? That would be fine, wouldn't it? Because I can clean it. She's kind of already faltering a bit. I do hope, though, that seeing it in its current state has made her kind of realise how bad it was before. Because she kind of accepted it and lived with it. Whereas now she's like, oh, it can actually be nice to live in. So, let's see.
2 weeks later, and Kim and Aggie are back. But when they see the state of Corinne's house, will they be as proud as peacocks?
Oh, I thought that was like a warning there.
Oh, sexy, sexy.
I don't know about the kitchen, but I've done my best, you know.
Oh, she's not done that.
You have done your best.
Why is the milk out the fridge?
A rubbish bin, wasn't it? Oh, you naughty girl.
Oh.
Well, 3 spoons, but that's not the end of the world.
I know, I got back late and I just couldn't...
3 spoons and also the drying rack is empty. So there you go. That's why.
If I look around, you've got clear sink, clear dish rack, new plants.
So, Corinne, it's good in here. But we
Also, no birds flapping about. They've not been under siege from bird fire.
want to look at the other rooms.
Do you?
Yes,
Honestly.
before we declare what we think.
Oh,
we better
yeah.
go and have a look upstairs.
Come on,
then.
lead the way. Oh, it smells nice and fresh
I'll
in
tell you what I
here.
must check, Corinne. You remember I went over this soap dish? Now,
Oh,
Corinne-
I hate a sponge. Is there anyone else like me? Is there anyone else like me, or am I just misunderstood? I can't see the thought of a sponge, and I can feel it here in my teeth, right? My back teeth, the texture of it. Just, oh, it's disgusting to me. The thought of like gripping a sponge. I can't do it. That big sponge is,
Do you remember?
Oh, gosh.
Test.
Oh, yeah.
Why'd you have no soap in it to get
Well,
it
I had a bit of
dirty?
soap in there, but it's sort of, you know, congealed, so I
And this
decided
sponge
to...
is spotless.
So I get top marks then?
Well, possibly. Not
Oh,
quite yet, because we haven't been downstairs to see what was Pooh Corner.
Are they in the cupboard?
Well, that's for me to know and for you to find out.
oh,
Come in, ladies.
I'm just a bit worried about these birds.
food
being
into
loose.
submission. Oh,
Oh!
Oh
my
giving us
goodness.
that look again, Kim.
Yeah.
Got 7 birds out here. Is
Having
this what's been going on
dinosaurs.
since we
No,
last
what it is
left
when
last
I'm
time?
at home, right, then they can come out, right? But as soon as I'm going out, they all go home, right? I
Okay.
clean up their mess and then I go out.
Every single
Every
time.
single time, I swear that, honestly.
Right, let's go up to this end of the room and see what's been going on up here. There's not really much poo around at all.
Well, I
looks
have
better.
tried. It's very hard to keep up with them, right? But they poo up to about, well, 30 times a day if you want, you know.
Times 11, that's a lot of poos.
That is a hell of a lot of poo.
Yes, okay. Right, so you're going to be a good girl from now on, aren't you? You don't let the birds out unless you know that you're going to have time to clean it
Yeah,
up.
well, usually the mornings are the best time for them to have their flap. You know, their major flap, and then they can have a quick cuddle in the evening.
Good.
Aw.
You know, so...
Right.
Keep
great.
up the good work.
You
It's been
keep up the
smashing
good-
meeting
I will
you.
try.
Thank you, Corinne.
Okay, bye, ladies.
Good luck with the cleaning, lovey.
All right, I'll
Keep
do
it
my
up.
best. Try. Try not to come back, eh? Bye.
Time for Kim and Aggie to leave
she
Nottingham.
seems
They'll
nice.
clean for the rich, they'll clean for the poor. And here's another local hero who's got them all in a quiver.
Everybody
Oh.
goes bird poo.
Poor old Robin Hood.
Well, we've got to get dusting, Aggie, haven't we?
Do you know, I've never known such a place as Nottingham for bird poo
Oh,
everywhere.
no, nor have I. It's disgraceful, Aggie. Absolutely disgraceful.
Clean him up. He's got a bit of a thigh here. Oh, matron.
I
Bundle
must do his quiver,
steel.
Aggie. You know this.
Oh, not the upskirting of Robin Hood. It would be Kim. Kim would be the one. Well, that was an interesting one. I completely was proven wrong at multiple times there. Because I said I think she's been quite eccentric. She was quite eccentric. She lived with 11 birds that pooped everywhere. But she seemed to take it on quite... She didn't fight Kim and Aggie. She took the criticism. She didn't push back or anything. And then it was nice when she went back. So I'm quite happy with that one. I was a little bit judgmental and I was proven wrong. So that shut me up. I have a new favourite phrase, which is she's been pooed into submission. I need to find a way to make that work in day-to-day conversation because that is just fabulous. But what did you think of the episode? What did you think of the bird poo lady? She seems very happy with her birds. I am happy for her that she had a nice clean house. I just hope she kept it up for her own sake. And her own health. Eurovision songwriter. I wonder what songs she wrote. Not that I would know any of them, because I only really know recent Eurovision stuff. But still, it just shows that you never know. You always think of them as these big glamorous people that living in like a mansion, just writing out songs, writing out hit after hit. But no, they could be a little lady who lives with her poopy birds and gets pooed into submission. There you go. But let me know what you thought of this week's episode. I will be back next week with episode 4. We have 18 episodes this season, so we've got a good run at it. We've got a good few left to go with this one. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye!